right, sports fans, your website is up and running. You're ready to go. You have your inventory ready to go. You are all set and ready to rock and roll. Okay. How are you going to track? How are you going to organize all of your inventory? Okay. So to me, over the course of the last 8 weeks, 10 weeks, I've finally created something that I'm willing to share with all of my Patreon members for free, or for whatever the cost of your membership is, this Excel spreadsheet. And this Excel spreadsheet will allow you to do really two things, okay? The first one is if you purchased any signs at all, you're gonna need to inventory them, all right? And when you inventory them, you're reconciling to make sure that you've gotten everything that you've purchased. It's like inventory, it's like reconciling your checking account, okay? This spreadsheet will help you do that. So if you purchased the 24-inch starter kit from Victory Store and you've got 15 boxes at your house right now, you can use this spreadsheet to confirm everything that comes with your order, okay? And if it isn't there, all right, you need to call whoever you bought them from and tell them that it's missing, all right? So you got to inventory your stuff and you got to track it, all right? Now, the most complicated dynamic associated with our business is tracking your inventory. I have been stumped, and Jennifer and I have been stumped doing this from the day that we've started, okay? And the dynamic is, if today we sell 4 signs, or today, you want to make sure that if it's happy birthday, Fred, congratulations, Bill, and welcome home, Angus, you want to track every letter that you've used and every sign that you've used in your inventory. Because if somebody calls you and says to you, I want it's a boy for a gender reveal, all right, you want to make sure that you can go into your spreadsheet to see if you have those letters. You do not want to guess. What will happen when you guess is when you're putting all of your orders in place and you're taking down all your letters and you're taking down all your signs and you're taking down all your inventory and you're putting it in front of you, you do not want to be in a spot where you're like, oh my God, I'm missing 2 P's and 3 H's. Because that's happened to us. And let me tell you, it stinks, all right? Because now you're gonna have to make this stuff. And if you don't have a Cricut machine or you don't have a plotter and you have to cut out plastic corrugated and spray paint stuff, it's a grind. It's an absolute grind, okay? And we've done it, all right? So this spreadsheet will not only allow you to reconcile everything that you've either made or everything that you've purchased, but now you have a place where you can track it all, okay? And you can know beyond a shadow of a doubt what you have in your inventory and what's available and how you can organize it. Now, what this inventory tracker Excel spreadsheet won't do is it won't allow you, or I haven't figured out a way where I can create another spreadsheet for 2 weeks from today, all right? I would imagine you could create another copy and you can label it whatever day it actually happens to be, and you can do it that way. The detail that goes into tracking all of your letters is absolutely daunting for somebody who's not a detail guy, okay? But if you're gonna run your business and you're gonna maximize your inventory, you're gonna need to track this stuff. And quite frankly, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. This is one aspect of the business that I completely hate, and I wanna give it to somebody who does a better job. And that person would be Jennifer, okay? And we just implemented this, and there's some growing pains, right? and I'm still figuring out how to do it. And I will update this group on different techniques and different strategies that I've used in order to manage and track my inventory. Okay, so you will get one of these spreadsheets. All right, and what you need to do is when you're on this video and you're going through it, or before, okay, send me an email, or when you sign up, I'll just send you access to it. You know, create your own, and you can have it. Okay, because you're going to want to do this before you even get started. Okay, so I am going to go over with you how you track your inventory for any given day. All right, and I also need to tell you that I have purchased a shitload of letters and a shitload of signs, and I have not updated it. Okay, because again, it's detail work, and I just, oh my God, I feel like I'm having an aneurysm just talking about it. Okay, it's painfully daunting. Some people love this stuff, and you know what I would even say, for the person or people who are hyper anal, like accountants, and love this kind of like record keeping, holy cow, I would ask you from the bottom of my heart, if you can figure out a way to help solve this problem for all of us, and you know of a better tactic and a better way to do it, God, please share it with us. Okay, I would welcome that. I would even pay for something like that. Okay, so this is a starting point for all of you. Okay, so this is what I did. I purchased from Victory Store the 24-inch starter package. Okay, here's the Excel spreadsheet. Okay, and what I'm going to show you is I have created tabs. This is my Signberry inventory tracking sheet. And if you look at the letters, even though that they're in black, they're highlighted in yellow. Oops, shit. Sorry, guys. And now these are in red, so these are my red letters. No, 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 no. See what happens when you click one button? It just throws you in a complete panic. All right, so this will allow you, so let's look at it from just a sheer inventory perspective, okay? You are gonna want to inventory when you get your package from Victory Store, if you bought it from them. Your red letters, which is this tab, you're gonna have 4 of them, the letter A. Go through your inventory and confirm that, and I did, okay? All right, and you're gonna do it for all your letters, and you're gonna do it for all your numbers, and you're gonna do it for all your NTs, RTs, commas, points, everything else. I'm gonna do it for your black letters, all right? You do it for your emojis, all right? You do it for your sports, you do it for your hearts, you do it for your candles, you do it for your flags, you do it for your cupcakes, all right? You do it for your birthday cakes, you do it for your presents, you do it for your large cluster balloons and balloons, all right? Small balloons. The only thing that I didn't do is I didn't color coordinate the stars. All right, that's what I didn't do. All right, so I'm gonna show you how this works. All right, basically, let's just say you sell a happy birthday sign in black letters. This gets more daunting when it's black and red letters, okay? So you've sold a sign for today, right? Happy birthday. Let's just do happy. Start with happy. So you're gonna have one H, and you're gonna have this button, and you're gonna click 1, which means you have 1 remaining. You have 4 A's. You click on out, you're gonna have 1. Now you have 3 remaining. You're gonna have 2 P's. You have 2 out. You have 0 remaining. You have a Y. You have 2 of those. You have 1 out. All right. Now you have your inventory in red. All right. Now we're gonna do birthday. All right. You're gonna have B. I R T H D A Y. All right. So now you know, and then if I was going to do Rennick, okay, now you have 2, 1, N, 1, I, 2, C, 1, K, 1. This is the inventory that you have left. And that's what you're going to do if you want to sell another sign for that day. Okay. Now, I don't think it's set up where if I erase this whole thing, it all goes back to 0. No, it doesn't. But it should, though. I'll figure out a way to do that. Okay. So there you go. This is the inventory you have remaining. All right. I need to redo this so the macros are easier, but for now, this is what you get. All right. So you know that when you're doing your sign or you're looking at your reservation request form, whether or not you can provide it in red letters. All right. Maybe you can't. Sorry, that was in black letters. All right. So maybe I can do it in red letters because I have my entire inventory available. Okay. So this will be a great way for you to track, and this will be a great way for you to inventory every single thing that you have. All right. And as a Patreon member, you're going to get this for free. Okay. Really important stuff. And I want to spend a couple minutes doing this. Now, I'm not going to go back and fix this right now because I'm doing a live video and that would be weird. Okay. So now you have a place to track all your inventory for the day. All right. Inventory all your merchandise. We've talked about this. And when you get a new merchandise, you want to log it in here, okay, so that you can track it. All right. So we're solving for a problem that still needs some fine tuning for you today. Okay. This Excel spreadsheet will do that for you. And yes, it's painful. It's painful. I hate it. All right. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this video and I'm going to grab my cell phone and we're going to record how I organize every single thing outside of my garage. I do have a video and the link is down below going over that. Before I do that, okay, if you've purchased a starter kit from Victory Store, you're going to get 12-inch easy stakes and you're going to get 24-inch easy stakes. You will not be getting any H stakes. Okay. Now you can buy H stakes through Victory Store, but why pay full retail? Okay. There is a website that I was told to go to by one of the amazing women in our private Facebook group, Shelly. Okay. And it's called Grimco. And you want to sign up and get an account there. All right. This is the Oops. So look, I can buy a piece of corrugated plastic for 14 bucks. I actually got 10 of them and they're going to be delivered. And then I got transfer tape. Transfer tape is what Shelly told me I needed to buy because I'm going to buy a plotter and I'm going to start making all my own letters. All right. So when you go to Grimco, you should set up an account. And you'll be good to go. All right. The other thing that you want to think about too is when you set up your account, okay, ask yourself whether or not you have a friend who owns a business where they can receive packages, commercial packages. Companies like Grimco aren't going to deliver retail because there's no money in that for them. All right. Because, well, I believe that that's the case. All right. I tried to do this on a residential level and I couldn't because my streets are too narrow and they don't support larger trucks. Okay. So if you have somebody that you know where you can send your merchandise to, like I do, my brother-in-law owns a landscaping business and has a huge site where they sell a lot of whatever. I don't need to get into detail, but I can have that stuff shipped there. Okay. And that's a good thing to have. So go through your network and see if you have anybody who has a commercial space where you can send your products to via Grimco. Okay. And you want to sign up here because if you're a part of our group and you're interested in making your own signs because you realize how cheap they are and that it's a great way for you to save money, because that's your biggest expense and you want to make them, you got to get yourself an account with Grimco. I don't have a affiliate marketing link, so just go and sign up. Okay. Get that done. Oops. Sorry about that. Okay. So I am going to go through how the general and I organize our garage. Okay. And you will see firsthand how we do it. I have a video that I've already done this with, but it's older. So I'll just give you access to what we've done to update it. Okay. And then that way, you can kind of use that as a jumping off spot to start your business. But this inventory tracking system, this Excel spreadsheet, oh my God, it's epic. It's really, really helped us be more streamlined and that much more efficient and allowed us to make more money. Okay. So hang tight and
Hey, that wasn't that bad, right? Different view, different perspective. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through what I've done in order to warehouse all of my sign inventory. Now the general is much better at this than I am. And I'm simply just going to go over what she's done because she's in charge of all this. Okay. And we could always be more efficient. We could always be more streamlined. This is not something that you graduate from, and you will constantly be updating this on a daily basis or even on a weekly basis. And if you're not, then you're not thinking innovatively, and you need to constantly think about how you can reduce your overall costs. And I'm talking from a time perspective. So if you can streamline this process and get out of the door faster to install your sign in a meaningful way, that's not a bad thing. Okay? So I'm going to take you out and you're going to follow me and we're going to do this. All right? So this is our garage. Okay? And I'm going to do this slow for a reason. All right? I want to tell you that there is a very inexpensive way for you to do what I've done here. Okay? You can go to Home Depot, and this is in my other video, but I'm just going to say it here anyway. And you can purchase 2x4s. Okay? 2x4s at best are $3.50. Okay? 2x4x12s. Okay? And what I did for my garage, right, as I spin around here, is that if you know anything about carpentry, you know that your house is built. Sorry, I hate it when this stuff moves around. Your house is built with frames. Whoa, FedEx guy's here. Hold on. Well, I know what that was. Dustin. Look, my Easy Stakes came. There they are. Quantity 50. I'm not even going to open it up. All right. So Dustin, FYI, you're a good man. All right. So let's get back to the topic at hand, which is your house is made by 2x4s and frames. Sometimes the frames are wood. Sometimes the frames are steel. Okay. And they're built on 16 on center. Just follow me for a second. Okay. So what goes over the wood is drywall. That's drywall. This is drywall. Okay? All right? And what you can do is, if you're not familiar with this or know how this works, hey, buddy, I'm just doing this video. Let me finish. Do you need something?
No, I just want to say hi.
Hey, I love you. Just a little sidebar here. Aiden and I were playing Modern Warfare last night. I will admit that I have an obsession with Modern Warfare. And we played Warzone. So if any of your kids play Warzone and they come downstairs and they're jumping up and down because they won a Warzone, which is about 150 people all playing in a game, shooting each other, well, we won our first Warzone last night, which is just an epic accomplishment. Okay? All right. So let's get back to the task at hand. You have 2x4s. You're going to nail them into the wall 16 on center. Okay? And basically what that means is that if you don't, then they're just going to be hanging in the drywall, and that's bad because this stuff will hold weight. If you don't anchor it onto a 2x4, either a wooden one or a metal one, it won't hold anything and it will just fall out of the wall. Okay? But that's what we did. So you buy your 2x4 by 12s, and what I did was I measured them out on my drywall, and I bought 10 penny nails. If anybody is a carpenter, if anybody is a house builder, 10 penny nails are the type of nails that you need in order to build your house. That's what you nail your base together. That's what you nail everything together. And so what I've done around my entire garage is I have created a 2x4 area where I use 10 penny nails, okay? And I warehouse all my stuff on H-stakes, okay? For us, that's easy because what I don't want to do is put everything in boxes, okay? Simply because it's just, you're gonna have 1,000 boxes, you know what I mean? And maybe that works for some people, and if it does, please share. But, you know, we have little areas where we have letters like A and Q, right? We have R through Z. We have numbers, 6 through 9, 0 through 5. We haven't maximized that space, but there's a table over there that we can use to make corrugated letters. But basically what we've done is we've organized everything based really on the tabs in that Excel spreadsheet, okay? So if you want to have a bucket because you don't want to have all this stuff on stakes, because then you just have to buy more stakes, right? And that can get a little expensive, right? So we label everything on what it is. In this case, you're going to have hearts, cupcakes, and large cakes all within this bucket. This is a Rubbermaid bucket. I can't tell you how big it is, but they're pretty inexpensive. You could go to Dollar General and you can pick up all this stuff. So we have another one for balloons, American flags, and Mom's Day. We have another one for emojis, sports, and land sharks. We have graduation. These are letters that need to go on stakes that I just got from Dustin. We have unicorns. These are all our punctuation marks. These are all our presents. These are happy stars and stripes, which are these, which are smaller, okay? We've got a whole set of letters for those, all right? We have construction set. We have flowers. We have stars, okay? And that's basically where we have everything. And then for other stuff like this, we have our joysticks, and we made this with a local sign company, which reminds me, I got to call them and get something done. Now, we also have over here in the corrugated shipping compartments that it came with, we have a huge happy birthday, all right? We have Peppa Pig. We have race cars. We have graduation caps, all right? We have monster trucks, okay? So, you know, for your stuff that you order that you don't have up yet, you know, you can put it really in the stuff that it came with and you'll be good to go. All right? So, yes, this needs to be more efficient. Yes, it needs to be more organized, but this is really where the general lays, okay? Now, the other area that we also do is when Jennifer creates everything customized. All right, remember we talked about that on the reservation request form? She will call people and she will talk to people about what their daughter or their son likes, whether it be, you know, PC games, whether it be Peppa Pig, whether it be Minnie Mouse, whatever it happens to be. Now, my wife is incredibly detail oriented, and I'll prove it to you, okay? She's actually created, here in this muffin can, all of our various different signs. So we have a land shark, his name is Gus. Here are our cupcakes, here are our big cakes, here are our baseballs, here's our Peppa Pig, here's a green present, here's an emoji, and here's what we've got, okay? So we have actually got dry erase boards where Jennifer will come out here and she will tell us what's missing. All right, so if I have to go pick something up, I have to pick this, I have to pick this sign up, okay, because it's out and needs to be picked up, but I'm gonna use the same exact setup, but I have to pick up this sign, which has these things on it, then I'm gonna know what I need to do. Do you see how crazy complicated this can get? And it's not crazy. You know, I mean, it can get out of hand like really, really fast. If you think about it, there's 26 letters in the alphabet, all right? You're gonna get 2 of each, and then you're gonna get 12 more vowels. So you have 70 letters, okay? So you have 70 letters times 3 if you buy a Victory Store red, black, and yellow package, all right? So now you have 210 letters that you have to warehouse somewhere, okay? And it's daunting. And we're still trying to figure this out, and it's still complicated, and we're still struggling, okay? But for us, at least for right now, with the Excel spreadsheet and the way that she does all this stuff, it's actually working, okay? So that is a good way for you to think about how you want to do this. Or even better, it's a good way for you to say, I don't even want to do any of that. That's not how I want to do it. Right? Some people have a much better way of organizing it, and it might be better than mine. I'm not saying mine's a golden rule, okay? But that is something that everybody needs to think about, because we didn't think about it until we got all of our letters. I even made polls where you can stick letters and F's and G's in with a 24-inch tape. So it's a trial and error, guys. There's no right or wrong, you know? And what's so great about this group is that I'm hoping people are willing to share what they're doing so that we can fine tune this process for all of us, okay? So that's inventory tracking, inventory reconciliation, okay? And that is organizing all of your inventory, okay? And that's all I got. I hope that was super helpful. I'm still learning, and so will you, all right? So make it happen.